Hello, good evening. I hope you're having a great day and your week's been awesome so far. My name is Adam, I'm the original Penguin, and tonight I'm going to be playing some more Little Big Workshop to follow on from my previous stream, actually. So, for those of you who hadn't seen my previous stream, I highly recommend you check out where I was when I ended the game, even if you only check out like the last couple of minutes of the stream, because as I expected this to happen, I've become fairly addicted to Little Big Workshop. I was when it dropped on Stadia, I checked it out on PC because it was on sale, really cheap, fantastic price, and I couldn't get off of it. So when it came to Pro, I was absolutely overjoyed. So what I'm going to be doing tonight is I'm going to be carrying on from where I left off, but there is some big changes from what you saw. I've bought a lot more land. I've expanded my workshop. I have more staff, and I'm able to create bigger and more complicated machines. I'm actually hoping tonight to redesign part of my factory so that it can be more efficient when creating various um, products. Oh, let's get rid of malwarebytes. Okay, so without further ado, I guess we better just get stuck in. It's going to be a nice, calm, relaxing stream. Nothing too hectic. Well, as long as no machines blow up. Fingers crossed. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue the game. I suppose, actually, whilst we're here, you can see I've only done the one factory, but I've already played 17 hours on this game. And I've been busy decorating, so 17 hours in the limited time I've had available is quite substantial. Yeah, I'll leave that on for a little bit longer in case you're interested in reading a couple of extra of the stats, like the total salaries paid out, 505,000. My workers have walked a distance of 3.1 million. I don't know what the units are. I don't even know if this is an English or an American game, so it could be feet or meters. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue with my factory. Okay, here we go. Here's my factory. As you may... I can't quite remember how I had it when I left you, but I know it wasn't this big. So I'd already started planning the extension, which was going to be a mirror of this. However, these rooms are very inefficient. At the moment, it's good enough for me to get by. As you can see, I'm doing multiple contracts at the same time here. But I'd like to make something a bit more efficient. I don't know whether that will happen during this stream, but we'll have to see. So, I guess let's fast forward. Let the little people finish. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tom has been fired. I am so pleased. I still have my mouse catcher that's bugged. But I had an employee. You wouldn't have known this, but when I was playing by myself, there was an employee that was stuck here, and I couldn't get rid of him. It's not very good. But thankfully, he's gone now. It's never good when you can't fire someone, eh? So as you can see down the bottom here, I've got a fair bit of money. Let's go ahead and deliver these. I've also rearranged how things work in terms of deliveries and exports. So if I slow this down... Okay, so I'm just going to give you a quick explanation of how things work in my factory. So I have a habit of doing large orders. As you can see here, I'm doing 70 electric guitars. And what that means is when the order comes in, there will be so many resources to take off of the materials to take off of the van that I want them to be able to quickly offloaded. So the first thing they do is they fill up these storage areas. Once they've done that, they'll begin to start moving the resources over to here, which is where the workers will collect the materials to use on the various machines. So there's a bit of a more efficient way of running a factory. It's still not perfect though. I'd like to have one of these storage areas for each individual room. But again, I'm also hoping to redesign the whole factory, so we'll have to see what happens. Let's bring up the repair. Oh, I don't want to destroy the doorway. Bring up the repair icon. Okay, so during downtime, I like to repair my machines. At the minute, I know that the metal machines aren't needed as we're making electric guitars. In case anyone's wondering, I have almost filled my research and development. I have started specializing in premium items, and I will soon be moving over to mass production so I can get those bigger machines. I'm actually hoping to unlock all of the machines before I fully redesign the factory, just so that I can build it properly the first redesign, rather than needing to redesign multiple times, because it's quite an expensive thing to redesign the whole factory. So whilst those are being repaired, I'm going to fast forward, let them carry on making the guitars. Let's have a look if there's anything else they can make. Some challenges. I'm hoping to get this client's level up. So let's give this one a go, shall we? Oh. Properly. So as you can see, that's got an 11-hour queue there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make these priority, because this is going to be a time-sensitive order. So there we go. Move that to the highest priority. So what will happen is, despite the fact that they were building electric guitars, and you can see they're finishing off a few first. Next, the snowboards are going to take priority, so they're going to stop assembling these electric guitars and start assembling the various parts of the snowboards. As you can see, pretty happy with how quickly they get through these orders. A little tip for anyone who's looking to play this game and has never experienced it before: when you eventually unlock through the research and development, very early on you unlock this, not storage management, my bad, you unlock plots. Okay, I heartily recommend against purchasing all of the plots in one go. Especially this plot here. This is the largest plot in the game. It costs 29,000, I think. The reason why you don't want to buy these plots very, very quickly is because the land that you own costs you more money. And it can be quite hard to recuperate that money if you haven't got a big enough factory. At the moment, I do struggle with staying profitable. But as you can see, I've got a fair bit of money saved up. Most of that came from completing a bulk order, a special bulk order. So whilst they're doing that, I guess I could consider designing my new layout. So if we look at the market, I want to have a look at some of these advanced things. I'm going to ignore the guitars. Guitars are really easy to make. But stuff like these barbecues and the robots and these vehicles, they're all very, very complicated. I can't show you these as I haven't unlocked the level 3 metal production. But for example, if we take a quick look at this robot, which I can make, I don't have the machines, but I've unlocked the machines. As you can see here, if I show this, we'll just pick a random one. So as you can see, there is a lot to do with this, which includes wood, assembly, the foundry. I can't remember the names of all these machines. The metal press, sheet metal. Oh no, that's the metal press. I think that might be metal form. We're using the rubber or foam, rubber or foam. Also need... Oh, okay, so that's all the machines that we need. Oh, sorry, and the robot assembly machine as well. But there's a lot of things that need the same machine, and that's going to cause issues if I, for example, at the moment, I only have, for the most part, I only have 2 of each machine, with the exception of machines I use incredibly regularly. So, for example, this sewing station, I am quite fond of making furniture. It's very profitable. However, the sewing part of it is an area of real bottleneck. So I purchased 4 of these stations so that multiple arms, multiple legs, multiple backs and chairs and all that can be built at the same time. Same thing with the foam injection machine. Just a little tip from me, when you get to the point of the foam injection machine, never have just the one, even if it's really expensive. If it's something you can't afford to buy 2 of, don't buy any of them and make other products. The reason being is that when our little workers use these machines, I think they give off like a noxious gas or something like that. But what it does is it makes them sleep temporarily. It's not very long, but it's long enough to hold up the production chain. So providing you've got multiples of these, it will stop that from being too much of an issue. I didn't do very well repairing all my machines, did I? Oh, I didn't realise that was deliverable already. I wasn't even watching. Now that. Also repair these. These are special assembly machines. I didn't realise they were so big because I would have absolutely loved 2 of these. Sorry, 4 of these. Originally I had 4 of the initial assembly machines. These are the ones that you have available from the beginning. Whereas these special assembly machines here, where the workers work twice as fast, they're too big for me to have 4 in this room, which is a real shame. And that's another point that I would like to I'd like to consider when redesigning my warehouse. I want to have rooms that are big enough to support multiples of these workstations, but they need to be evenly spaced throughout the workshop so that they can be used more efficiently. I don't want, for example, my workers to have to travel from one side of my workshop to the other just so that they can assemble the various items. Market's been refreshed, so let's take a quick look at what we can build. Oh, we can build a car. Let's have a look if I've got all the machines for this. This is the first time I've actually built a vehicle. Plastic injection. Go with the one that's slightly higher. Just check that this is still profitable. Okay, so we have to make 4 of these. We're going to get paid 13,000, which is wonderful. I'm going to make 6,000 profit, so that's nice. So what I'm going to do here as well, as you know, I have 2 of these plastic injection mold things. So what I'm going to do is, instead of linking each thing to both, I'm actually going to link them individually, which should speed up the production chain a little bit. Whereas, for example, this foam injection, I only require this once in this build, so I'm actually going to let them use all 3 machines. Come down to the foundry. I think we only need the foundry once. Yep. And then the assembly, I always use all machines available to me, just so that it doesn't end up with any machines not being used. Don't forget to make that top priority. Oop. My little workers are churning away, building, creating, crafting. Yeah, so just to show you what I was talking about a little bit earlier, as you can see, when they use these machines, and it does seem to only be these foam injection machines, they run the risk of falling asleep. I also think it drains their energy faster than other machines do. But that's just a guess, really. I don't know that for sure. So this is the reason why you want to have multiples of these, because them falling asleep does cause issues with the production chain. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this back on fast forward. Another tip for any of you who've not played this game yet or have just started out, when it comes to owning machinery, don't feel like you have to have one of everything. For example, over here you can see there are some, like, there's my metal lathe, there's a metal extruder, there's an abrasive saw, there's another abrasive saw. I don't use those machines very often, so I've moved them out of the way so that I could purchase new machines that use more regularly. I would sell these machines if it weren't for the fact that I have got that, I have got the balance that allows me to keep hold of them. These guys are finished with the painting, so I'm going to get those workbenches repaired. They're all finished with making the guitars. All the wheels are built. What other machines did we use? Oh, we used the plastic injection. Built what's there, so they can both be repaired. We also use the foundry. Yep, those can be repaired. I think all that's left now is the assembly line. Just have to wait for them to finish assembly. Meanwhile, what I think I might do is I'll go ahead... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I'll go ahead and sell some of these guitars that I have. Here, my little hauler's working away. There we go, a nice little payday, 11,000, not bad. We still haven't finished making a car yet, but I'm pretty sure it will be very, very soon. Okay, so we've got 2 more wheels left to do, and then another wheel, and then we'll be making the cars. Here we go. We've had some cars come off the line now. Wonderful. So what happens, at the moment, what happens when a product has been fully assembled, the producers, I think they're called, what are they called? Operators. My operators will take the item over to this spot, and then my haulers, the people who empty and fill the vans, will take them from this spot over into the shelves or onto the available floor space, as you'll be able to see in just a second. Here we go, here comes one of the haulers. And the reason I've done that is just to ensure that there's a constant flow of items and things are all nice and neatly stored. I can't control how they store these because honestly, if it was down to me, you know, we wouldn't have barbecues left, right and centre. We'd also have the guitars all on shelves, not on the floor. But, you know, it is what it is. We deal with it as we can. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start another product. Let's have a look what's available. Okay, so we've got some more skis. As I said, I'm trying to get this client's level up, so I'm actually going to try and take on as many of their requests as possible. Everything here looks fine. I just want to check that that weld is assigned to both welding stations. But otherwise, that's all good. Start. I'll move that one to top priority. As this is so close to finish, I don't mind if they stop producing them for a while, but to be fair, I imagine they're going to finish doing those last three anyway. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and deliver those. Off we go. So I've leveled up. Wonderful. I've also leveled up my relationship with that client. I'm going to take a quick look at my research and development and see if there's anything I can buy. Ah, I only got 2 points. Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so we can also take on another job, maybe? I'm going to make this one because it comes with a lot of reputation, which also means a lot of a lot of XP. So I should be able to level up a little bit quicker. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make sure I don't go too high over these targets, because I'll be wasting resources and or money. So I shall pick some of the things they suggest. So 43, 30. So we want to go for, oh, that one doesn't really make too much of a difference. If we go for this one, okay, so currently I am maxed out. So what I'll do is I'll see if there's any way I can reduce the style aspect of this. So if I come back down to the wood, style 2 of 5. Okay, so that's the lowest that that one can be. 2 of 5. Okay, that's the lowest that one can be. That's the lowest that one can be. I don't know if there's any. Oh, yeah, I can make some more changes. Again, lowest. Lowest. Okay, so this one can take it just a little bit lower. We got a little bit. We've gone up in strength, but that's okay. Yeah, I've already done those. Okay, so I'm happy with that. It's not too much. It's not too far over. So now I can just go ahead and pick. Oh, apparently I'm missing a machine. That's all right. I'll go ahead and buy that one. And pick the cheapest options. There we go. Wonderful. Not too bad. Not too shabby. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'm actually just going to go ahead and link everything just directly to the boards. Because this is a very large order, and I'm going to be honest with you, I can't be bothered to faff about with it that much. So as you can see, this is a rather large order. Lots of aspects to this. Thankfully, we came prepared. Well, mostly prepared because we don't have that machine. There. That. And then what I do is go back here. Yeah. Go and link it here. Wonderful. Is that a metal extruder per chance? Oh, metal bender. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm missing something though. Final assembly. And execute that. So sell some more of these electric guitars. Oh. Oh dear, our delivery driver isn't very happy with us. We didn't clear the van quick enough, so he started throwing stuff out, having a paddy. To get rid of these lines, I don't know why they're there. Let's see. Nope, no idea. I don't know why they're there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we can get. Lovely. So it would appear our skis are almost done, just waiting for them to put on the final like foot mount things. I've never been skiing before, so don't judge me. Oh, there's the foot mounts, waiting for someone to come pick them up. We're also busy making barbecues, no one's picking up the stuff from the floor. Let's just check that no one's stuck anywhere. That does happen sometimes. Nope. Oh, there we go. One's been picked up. Just waiting for the last one. Hope they don't take too long picking it up. We've only got 1 day until the order's due. There we go. Skis should be made very shortly. These are also deliverables, so I'll go ahead and do that. Move this back up to the top priority. Another happy customer. Lovely. I wonder whether we should maybe consider getting one of those robot assembly. 8,000. Oh, just fit. There's somewhere else it could go. Yes. So now I can try tackling a robot. So if I go, oops, that one. If I go up to the market. Well, we don't want to do that one. That one's bombing in price. Well, let's try this one. We've got 4 days to build 6 units. Create plan. So what I can do here is I can actually use the cheapest methods for all of this because it's already beating the target. So there's nothing I can do to make it fit better. But I can use the cheapest selections available to me. Okay, so this is going to be like a Hail Mary pass because I've never made these before, so I might not have things set in a way that allows me to fulfill the order in the time. So it'll be interesting to see. So if you remember, it said it would take 4 days. This is saying currently it's going to take 2 days. So we should have time, but don't put too much faith in the estimated time to complete the order. Also, if you're just starting out, I heartily recommend against taking on multiple orders at a time. You just won't have the staff or the machines to handle that sort of thing. Almost done setting this one up. This one was a long one to pick all the machines. Okay, so 45 hours. So it's saying that actually it's going to take just under 2 days. So we'll see. And I should make 22,000 in profit. So that's quite a nice little order there. I'm going to go ahead and hit execute. Game's going to lag a little bit. Sorted. Let's get rid of these arrows. Wonderful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, oh dear, something's broken. That. And We'll repair that one just as well, just in case. Oh, let's slow this down. Oh dear. Someone's been blowing up my stuff. Okay, right, so we have got some people in here that shouldn't be. I think I just saw you. Oh, I thought I saw you take a picture. Right, so we've got to keep an eye out for people acting suspiciously. Well, I think you're suspicious. Oh, I got that one wrong. You're definitely being suspicious. There we go, I saw that camera. Ah, let me... Right, you're gone. Bye-bye. I don't think there's any reason anyone should be down here, so I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna assume then that these are also spies. Let me click the thing. Okay, so I've got 4 of the 6 spies. Let's see. Who else is there? I'm also going to go ahead and sell... Oh, I'm going to get rid of those. I don't need them. Right, you probably shouldn't have been out there, so I'm going to accuse you. Oh, there we go. 1 left to get. Let's check to see if there's anyone else. Yeah, there we go. Final spy. Nice and easy. Look at that. Nice little payday. Bit of XP. Lovely. Right. Oh, now I can go ahead and put this on fast forward again. I probably should move this to top priority, but just for the time being, I'm not going to. We'll also see. Can we sell any more of these? Hang on. I'm not too worried if we fall behind with this. I have unlocked the ability to slow down the trucks by 24 hours. So that means, despite the fact it says 2 days, 16 hours, I can have 3 days, 16 hours for that order. Busy beavering away. Let's see what's left to do with this. So for the barbecues, all we've got left to do is carry on building the wheels. They take ages for some reason. And then once the wheels built, then they'll start assembling the body and the frame. And then they'll assemble the actual barbecues themselves. I've fallen behind a little bit with this bot. So that one might get moved up in the priority list very soon. Because I don't want to fall behind too far, otherwise the order won't be fillable. Right, I'm going to move that up now. What I might do whilst I'm here is just get myself some of these basic workbenches. Those. And then what I can do is I shall move this over to that workbench. Move this over to that workbench. Move this one over to that workbench. Move this one over to that workbench. So now what we have is we've just lightened the load on these, and they should, fingers crossed, be able to catch up with the orbit. Okay, so it's going well, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this on like super speed so that they go even faster. As you can see, I'm definitely falling behind now. I'm also starting to fall behind on my barbecues. The problem with doing this with the overdrive is that you run the risk of blowing up the workstation. But that's a risk I'm willing to take. Okay, there we go. I managed to delay it by a day. Wonderful. So they should be able to catch up now. Fingers crossed. Left to do? Oh, there's a fair bit. Okay, so I'm going to split this. Move that back over there. Just want to check that that's actually top priority. As you can see, I'm going to be cutting it very, very close. I don't think my workers are working fast enough. Oh, we've made our first robot. I've never seen this machine actually, so I'm going to slow it down. That's cute. Okay, so we made the second one. Wonderful. Please carry on making my robot parts. Forget about the barbecues. I want the robot parts. I'm not able to withhold the, I'm not able to delay, sorry, the delivery bot, the delivery driver anymore. So fingers crossed, they can build some more robots. Nope, they didn't manage. Never mind. Let's try that one again another time. So for now, I guess we're stuck continuing to build the, let's sell these two machines. Finish off building these barbecues. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, luckily these are sellable, so go ahead and sell those. So it wasn't a complete waste. Should be coming close to building the first of our barbecues. Two more on that assembly line, 5 more on this assembly line, and then we'll be building our first set of barbecues. Already had the first set of them come off the assembly line. Falling behind again, not good. Wish my people would stop standing around doing nothing. There are barbecues to make. Oh dear. There's the delivery driver. We managed to almost complete that order. Fat lot of good was finishing the order now, but okay. I'm going to get these electric guitars finished as they're no longer on the market. So I don't want to have all the materials lying about, so I'd rather finish building them and then just sell them at cost price. Just interested to see what else there is that's buildable. Oh, apparently I can sell the electric guitars as there's another one that's available. It's actually quite profitable. So yeah. Hey Pet Games, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you are having a great week. Seven more guitars to go, and then we'll try something a little bit different. My personal favourite is making furniture, so I think I might make a couple of desks or chairs. One more guitar. Oh, he's gone to look at the fan for a bit. Okay, let's deliver these. There we go, lovely. Get rid of those. Nice, clean interface. That's gone. Okay, so the market's about to refresh, so I could wait until the market refreshes. Let's have a quick look at what these are doing in terms of prices. Okay, so this is going quite well. This is taking a nice, going on a nice increase. So if I go ahead and we want pretty comfortable 3, comfort and say. Okay, so that's the comfort done. It's also the style done. So we can go for the lowest style, the highest strength. We've got the lowest style, highest strength. There we go. I tell you what, let's go for some green chairs. I keep doing the standard color. In fact, we won't do that as well. We'll go for. There we go. Materials. We'll just link these all up to the machine. Don't worry too much if you have, like for example, you saw me select this one before this assembly. The game already knows to do this assembly before those assemblies. So don't worry too much about selecting them in order, because it will do that for you. And this one isn't a time-sensitive order. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build a load of these. Oh, I have to click. Are you joking? I'll use my keyboard. There we go. So at the moment it says there are 46 deliverable. So what I'm going to do then is let's go for a whole week's worth of building. It's going to make 60. It's going to cost me 24,000 to build these. But I'm going to make 37,000. Stop. I'm going to make 37,000 of profit. There we go. Very lovely. Meanwhile, whilst they're creating those, let's go ahead and take on another order. Preferably something that uses more wood. Oh, some more chairs then. Something that uses more wood. Oh, okay, let's do some of these little square tables. Oh, look at that. Lovely. I think they're using machines that I've not got queued. Oh, okay, that is. But that's okay. Right, link. We can make... to make 50 of those. Execute. And let's see if there's maybe something else that I can make at the same time. The glue station isn't being used, so I could make some of these bongos. The only thing is they're not very profitable and they still take quite a while to make. So possibly not. My driver's not going to be happy. There's going to be stuff absolutely everywhere. Yeah, that's going to be going everywhere. Look, as you can see, I've got stuff going all over the land that I bought. That is one unhappy delivery driver. And this new delivery driver is probably going to do the exact same thing because there's so many materials in there. I probably should hire some more movers, actually. I'll go ahead and do that. Go for 3, should we? Oh, we can't. So it'll let me in 2. Oh dear, someone's blown up a machine. Sabotage? Interesting. I'm not sure that means I need to fire someone. Why they're not filling up that station? There we go. Now they're starting to put things on the shelves properly. I still haven't picked up everything the driver chucked out, though. What's my other one of those? What's it called? Metal extruder. Oh, that's in here. I don't know why they fell from exhaustion. Oh. It would appear that I need to build some more break rooms at some point. But for now, I can just do a nice quick remedy and add in a couple of coffee machines. Set this one as well. There we go. Wonder if they've finished picking up my materials yet. No, but they're getting there. They are getting there. My workers seem to really enjoy this break room, which is a shame because I don't have enough things in here to satisfy them all. Let's see how the chairs go. What's left for the... Ooh, what's left for them to do? Okay, so we've got plenty of the material parts good to go. Oh my goodness, there are so many rats. So many rats. Okay, so this is really cool, actually, because I'm not supposed to have two of these. The game bugged a little bit, so I've ended up with more than I'm supposed to. So I can make this a little bit easier for myself. Okay, so just ahead of time, because I don't want anyone reporting me to PETA, or the RSPCA, that's the English one. Apparently this fires sleeping gas bombs, so it's completely harmless to the rats. No rats were harmed in the making of this video. Okay, how many more rats have we got to do? Oh my goodness, loads. Oh, you devious little rat. Get past me. Oh. Yep, I got you. I got you, babe. Oh, come here, you. Gotcha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one down a little bit here. Down over here. Get some of these other rats. The annoying thing is you can't place these cannons outside of the actual workshop building. Okay, how many rats have we got left? 3. 2. Where are these final 2 rats? Okay, they're all the way down there. Chances are they're not going to be coming up here, so I'll take this down here. So the rats do. Ooh, wonderful. Got him. Lovely. All the rats are gone. Now my workers can continue to create tables and chairs in peace. I wonder whether they took both. Nope, they've left me with the one cat. Reminds me when I used to order my shopping from Amazon. Not Amazon, sorry, Asda. Asda used to leave me with the delivery crates and say, oh yeah, I'll pick them up next time. I'd be like, I don't want 5 plastic crates in my flat. But hey ho, it is what it is. So I'm going to just create some... just going to carry on creating some more bits and pieces, and then I'll go ahead and end the stream. I only plan to stream for an hour, so we've just hit the hour mark. Two days to make 4 of these. Oh, there's far too much for me to do in 2 days. No way. No way. No, apparently it thinks I'm going to be able to do it. Well, I'm going to leave that one for now. That's something maybe I can do in my own time. You've already seen me fail 2 contracts. I don't particularly want to show you me failing a 3rd. Right, what I'm going to do is, as we're already quite far into making both of these, I'm going to check all of my machines and see if any of them no longer need using, but can be repaired. But these have still got plenty. Look at that, 120 chair backs and chair seats to make. Or 60 of each, rather. Bearing, does that need repairing? Yes, it does. Fine. Done that. Okay, yes it does. Fine. That's fine. Those are clearly still being used. Repairing. Needs repairing. Repairing. And needs repairing. There we go. There should be all the machines repaired now. Apart from the ones that are still being used. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a few tips for any of you who are interested in playing this game. Honestly, I can't recommend it enough. It is so addictive. When you first start out, don't focus too much on being able to build everything. Find things that you enjoy building and try and specialize on those, but don't pick too few because you can't guarantee they're always going to be available to build, or to sell, I should say. as you progress through the game, carefully consider what you unlock in the skill tree. There's no point unlocking metal if you're focusing on wood. Even if you have the skill points available and all you've got left to unlock is metal, what you can do is you can focus on completing your milestones, which will unlock further levels within the skill tree. Don't worry about specializing much further on when you unlock this mass production or premium specializations. Don't worry too much about specializing in one or the other, as you'll be able to unlock all as you continue progressing. Some other things to bear in mind is make sure that you provide enough break rooms for your staff. If you have 20 staff, you need to make sure that you have enough coffee or vending machines. And don't skimp out on the decorations. You might think that they're useless, but if your room is poorly decorated, your staff are going to run out of energy a lot quicker, and they'll be less motivated to work. So other than that, I guess the rest of it is just trial and... Oh, that was loud. The rest of it is just trial and error. See what works, see what doesn't. I can't give you a good design idea because, as you can see, I'm not too great at it myself. They're stepping over the various materials over there. So, yeah. Other than that, I hope you've had a great day. I really appreciate all of you that have stopped by. Anyone who watches the VOD. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoy this particular video. If you didn't like it, go ahead and hit the dislike button. It helps me curate my content. If you want to see more content just like this, then you could hit the subscribe button. Alternatively, if you're a fan of flight sim content, I have a Twitch channel, which is twitch.com/original penguin plays, I think. Yeah, so feel free to check me out on Twitter at Original Penguin. I tweet lots of stuff about Stadia and various happenings throughout my day. And other than that, I hope you have a fantastic week. The weekend is soon to be upon us. And yeah, I guess all there's left to do is say goodbye. Unless I've forgotten something. I probably have forgotten something. I usually do. But I'm just going to go ahead and say goodbye. So, goodbye.